Hello, how are you? Once again, we are here. We are still here, and I'm so happy to be tonight with you to talk about limiting beliefs because it is so important, really, to recognize and to view clearly which ones are those. And I would ask you, what do you believe? What do you believe? Because it is very normal that we invest energy in that which we believe is going to give us the results that we are seeking. So if we really don't believe in that which we are doing, then we are going to sabotage ourselves. Because then we're going to take like half-hearted action or actions toward that. So that is what happens when you don't believe that something is possible, or that you are worthy to be loved, or that you are not good enough. So yes, it is so important. Literally, it's like when you go to a refrigerator to make sure that the foods are in good condition, because there are some that probably they already expired and they would poison you. The same happens with these beliefs, the limiting beliefs. Because at the end, a limiting belief is just the certainty about the meaning of something. It's like this feeling of certainty, and it came from that, or it is the result of a pleasurable or a painful experience. So yes, that is a belief. Imagine that. So it is just something that has to do with the past, with that event, with that past event that was or negative or painful or positive or wonderful. The thing or the problem is when the event was something like negative. But let me just arrange this little cell phone in a little moment, because I think it's a little tilt and it's making me a little bit nervous. Wait a second. Okay, so let's see if it works. Okay, so I hope you are like trying to think or to review which ones are your beliefs, your own beliefs, and ask yourself, what is that which I have not fulfilled or accomplished in my life? Because perhaps behind that there is a limiting belief. So that is very important for you to ask. Yes, because at the end, beliefs can destroy or can create. They are super powerful. There are those who allow us to really go and seek for something that we want for it to happen, or the belief can also stop me, like right away. And just like, and it happens like so frequently to all of us. Sometimes somebody's asking you, so did you already call? Because you're looking forward for that job. So did you already call them? Did you find out about your job? And you say like, no, I don't have time today. That is part of my limiting belief. First of all, whatever is going to be like good for you, or to improve, or to have a healthier lifestyle, there's always time. So those are like the typical phrases when you are like sabotaging yourself. No, I don't have time for that. I don't have time. I'm so busy. No, yes, you have. It's just a matter to redo your list and to prioritize and to honor that which you would like to accomplish in your life. So yes, today's session we're gonna be like a little tilt, as I can see. So well, let's see how it works with this. And I would like to tell you that today's session is going to be like a little some ideas on how you can identify those limiting beliefs, and then we're gonna do a meditation for us to transform those. How are we going to do that? So in the meditation, we are going to see two symbols. One of the symbols is going to be like your dream come true, like that dream that you would love for it to be manifested in your life. And the other symbol is going to be that reason, or that weird reason why you have not fulfilled that dream. Because for sure there is like a benefit that you are having, like an indirect benefit. And let me give you an example for this to be like a little bit clearer. Sometimes, let's say that I my dream was to become a singer. So I was like, oh my God, I would have loved to be a singer. But then if in my family they say like, but that is not a good career, because then you're going to be like so corrupted and you're going to be in drugs, and that is not going to be safe for you. So then I stop fulfilling my dream, because unconsciously I'm saying like, okay, I am safe and I'm loyal to my system, but mostly I feel like safe. So in this guided meditation that we're going to do together, you are going to do like a fusion between the two benefits. For one, for you to fulfill your dream, really to reach your goals. And secondly, to continue to keep that benefit or that indirect benefit or the reason why you are not fulfilling that dream. You don't have to, you can gain the two benefits. So that is going to be your meditation, and then that is going to be amplified with the sound of the gongs. So I hope you have the chance, you give yourself the chance to do it, to experience it, because sometimes or very often these kind of meditations, guided meditations, are really deep, because they have the chance to access that part of your mind, which is a very difficult access, that part of your mind which is called the unconscious mind, which is the only place where a real change can happen, where a real change and true transformation can happen. And you are going to design that change in that part of your mind. But if you don't mind, what I'm going to do right now is once again to arrange this little camera. I'm using two cameras, and that second one, this one, is a little bit tilt, but it doesn't matter because it's not going to affect us in this meditation. I hope so. So this is it. Let's see, and I hope it works. Okay, let's try it. And if not, you know what is a good thing about this? That this is mostly a sound experience. So if you see like the image a little bit like different today, it doesn't matter. As long as you can hear, and you can hear the guided meditation and then amplified by the sound of the gongs, that is just perfectly fine. And we are going to overcome any limiting belief today. This is my practice. Yes. So have you think, like in these moments as I am talking with you, have you tried to find out which could be your limiting belief? And let's think on some examples to see if you can find out which one is yours. Sometimes we say like, you know, I am not skillful enough, or you know, I am not like good enough at this. Even though I would love to, or I would have loved to do this in my life, but the real thing is I don't have the talent. So all those ideas, are just beliefs, and perhaps something happened in your childhood. Like, for example, if you were like 3 years old, exactly in that stage in which is a creative stage in our lives. So imagine you were doing here your incredible piece of art, no? Just painting and putting all the colors and all your feelings and all this happiness and joy, and you were doing this incredible mural. And then all of a sudden your mom or your dad arrive and they see that you create a mural in your own wall. So they scold you and they punish you, and then boom, you keep that belief for the rest of your life. Like, my creativity is not good. What I do is not good, and so on and so forth. So these simple example is for you to understand that sometimes the feeling or that invisible force that is stopping me from doing something may not have a clear memory. Perhaps it's just like the feeling of, oh no, this is not gonna be good, this is not going to work out. And there are some other beliefs in which you feel like, you know, I would love to have that beautiful couple, loving couple in my life, but you know, no, I'm not good at that. I'm not good like to have a relationship of that nature. No, thank you very much. Or perhaps you say like, no, you know, God, love is not so good because you suffer so much. Perhaps in your first relationship, when that relationship was done or it ended, and it hurt so much in that moment, and then you just like thought, you know, no, this is not a good business for me. Like, to fall in love is not good for me. So that could be another limiting belief, because perhaps you are losing the best opportunity and the best experiences of your life just because of a past experience. And then you got this belief. Generally, every belief or most of the beliefs are created like unconsciously without you noticing, without you knowing. And as I was telling you earlier, it's just the result of a painful emotion, a painful experience, or a result of a very pleasurable experience. And then you say, like, yes, that is wonderful for me. There are beliefs, I don't know, with regards to money. Money is not good, money corrupts, or with regards to, try to think which one could be yours. And here, what my proposal would be for today is just to think on yourself, and then you can create a list and just write down, I am, and then you just free flow of ideas. You just write down, who do you think you are, and perhaps not only what you consciously think about yourself today, but allow those voices from the past to come. So whatever, let's say if you used to have a sister, a sibling that was like a little bully, and she used to tell you, you're so stupid and you're so ridiculous and you are dumb and you this and this and that, and perhaps those ideas are still floating there somewhere in your mind. So it's good for you to write also those down, even though you don't believe anymore that you are that, but it's worthwhile to write them down, because these kind of negative beliefs come in the moment when you don't feel very well. It is exactly in those critical moments in your life when, boom, all of a sudden all your negative beliefs come into action, and it's the unconscious mind and it's this programming from the past. So it is good for you to identify those phrases, those ideas about yourself, and then you are going to transform those into positive affirmations that are going to tell you the truth of who you are. So what do I mean with positive affirmation? Is a sentence that you are going to write down in first person. So you need to say like, I am, and then it needs to be in positive and in present tense. And when you read it, you need to feel it with so much gratitude. You need to attach a genuine and high frequency emotion to that. And then you do, let's say you create your new list of true things about yourself, and you read that list every day. If you can do it every morning or every night or whenever you remember, is for you through repetition to practice and to reprogram that part of your mind that is just full of these limiting beliefs or negative beliefs about yourself. And then you can do the same, just writing down, for example, my ideas about marriage. So marriage is, and boom, or money, about money, and you write your list. Or about the opposite sex, no? About men, about women or women, about life. And then you are going to recognize and you're going to remember all those voices from the past, which those voices from the past is what Don Miguel Ruiz refers to as the mitote, which is no other thing but hundreds of voices in your unconscious mind of what your uncle used to tell you and what your grandmother told you once and you believe it completely, and what your mother used to tell you and what your professor and your teacher. So all those voices that are part of your negative beliefs, those could be like the fog, and that is how Don Miguel Ruiz explains this mitote. It is like that fog that is not allowing you to see the truth. So it is worthwhile to transform those limiting beliefs. Because remember, if you continue to carry them in your shoulders, on your shoulders or with yourself, all what you are doing is keeping you attached or stuck in the past. Because limiting beliefs are just like something that pertain to that one experience. Remember that. And it's just an idea. It is just an idea and a conclusion that you had back then, but is no longer like to use in the present moment, because the only thing that is preventing you from fulfill your dreams and reach your goals, it is exactly that inner dialogue, those limiting beliefs, that inner conversation that you have with yourself all the time and that you know perfectly fine, perfectly well. It is so familiar to you. So today my invitation to you is to recognize them, to know exactly which ones are those limiting beliefs, and then to transform them. You can do it through this exercise of positive affirmations, but also when you are in your day-to-day, like doing your list of activities and priorities in your day, to give priority to those goals and dreams which are the most important to you. So put them in the very first part of your list. Don't continue to say like, no, I don't have time for that. How do you mean you don't have time for your dream? That is so important. That is so important. And the idea that I don't have enough time for that is just a limiting belief. Remember that. It is just your mind telling you like, because it is telling you don't believe in that, you cannot do that. Then you just put like half-hearted action into that. And no. That which you would love to see manifested in your life, you have to put like all your heart, and that is a priority in your life. Why? Because you really want to honor yourself and that which you are meant to bring to this life. Those are your dreams. So pay attention and just try to do this exercise that I just recommend to you, asking yourself and writing like a free flow of ideas. And now how about us doing the meditation? Are you ready? I hope so. Okay, so I will invite you just to, if you have like some headphones, to use them. It is always like so good and nice not to have like any interference, no, between your meditation and the sound and yourself. But if you don't have headphones, just try to integrate any sound that there is in the environment is fine. If the train passes, as here in my house, all of a sudden the choo-choo train passes and now it's my symbol or my anchor to abundance, for example. So, yes, just try to integrate everything that you hear. Let them know that you're going to do a meditation. Perhaps they want to join you if there's somebody else in the house. And you can together do this wonderful practice and fulfill your dreams. This is a wonderful moment in humanity in which we are having the time to ask so many questions. Ask yourself, who am I? What do I want to live in my life? What do I want to manifest? Which ones are my dreams? And try to recognize all those. And then identify those limiting beliefs. Because limiting beliefs are like your system of beliefs, or your belief system. It's like those glasses which you are constantly interpreting life and viewing life and feeling life. So imagine that 95 or 95% of the time you are feeling life how you are feeling it because you are processing it here. So it's a result of your mind processing and those beliefs in action. So imagine how important it is for you to check what is going on in my mind. What are those beliefs? What do I believe? And then to do the changes. Remember, when a belief is not empowering you, it's worthwhile to change it. Just change it. And it's all about awareness, and then to practice it constantly, to give yourself the time to the most important things in your life. Because it has to do with your life, with your happiness, with who you are, with your transcendency. So it's so wonderful. Remember that each one of us carries like something very unique. We don't need to repeat and to do what everybody's doing. No. We can be like so harmonious, but still it is worthwhile just invest energy in bringing that unique thing that you are meant to bring just by being yourself. So let's do our meditation. And before doing the meditation, I'm going to arrange once again that little camera is the one for the Instagram, so I know that in Facebook everything is fine. I'm so happy about that. And I hope if you find like some benefit in these sessions that are made with so much love and with really good tools, guys, if you find them like good for you, please share them with your family, with your friends. There is the YouTube channel, so there are like different media that you can join, that you can like, and it's gonna be wonderful. And I'm going to continue to share these tools because those tools for me have created like a complete different life. I know they work. I use them with my clients. It is so wonderful. So this is an invitation for you to allow yourself the opportunity just to do something different and to try them. So let's do our meditation. Ready? I'm gonna turn off the light, and then yes, all what you need to do is to close your eyes for you not to be distracted with visual impressions or stimuli, and then I'm going to guide you into a relaxation. Let me just change a little bit this little camera. I'm gonna guide you into a relaxation that is going to allow you to change your brain waves. And then after that, I'm gonna guide you into this fusion of the two symbols, your dream and the symbol of you, of your benefit, or the reason, the unconscious reason why you are not fulfilling that dream so far. Okay? Very good. So take a deep breath in and just listen to the sounds. Allow yourself to completely relax and just flow with the sounds of the singing bowls and then the sound of the ancestral gongs. And just imagine as you close your eyes, just imagine that you are about to explore the most beautiful dimension, your inner universe, where you can create the most beautiful changes, where you are going to feel real love and peace, strength and harmony. Imagine that nothing exists outside. Imagine that you are in a time or in a space with no time. An infinite space of energy, which is your essential being. And you in connection with it all. Take a deep breath and relax your body. Relax your legs and your feet. Then take another deep breath and relax your chest and your abdomen. Try to inhale in 5 to 6 seconds. So make your inhalation longer. And then exhale perhaps in 6 or 7 seconds. When you are deep breathing, in that moment, your parasympathetic nervous system is being activated. That means that you are deeply relaxing yourself. So breathe in and relax your shoulders, relax your neck and your face, your eyelids and your forehead. Now imagine that you are going to go into different levels of relaxation. Just think in these numbers. So from level 5, you will go down into a deeper state of relaxation, which is level 4, and then you will continue down into level 3. Continue your way down to a deeper state of relaxation and go to level 2. And there you can visualize the going through your body, reaching the tip of your toes, relaxing yourself more and more. And then you go down to level 1, and you are there. In this beautiful inner universe, timeless space. I am going to ask you to extend your arms in front of you, palms up. And you're going to imagine that you are holding two symbols. In your right hand, the symbol that you are holding represents that dream of yours, your beautiful dream, your highest dream come true. You are holding it in your right hand. So I will ask you to see how it looks. How is it? What shape does it have? What color and what texture? What's the temperature of your symbol? Is it cold? Is it warm? How is it? Observe it. You are holding that highest dream of yours. Dream fulfilled in your right hand. Keep it there, and then visualize in your left hand this other symbol which represents you not fulfilling your dream. There is some hidden benefit. There is an unconscious reason why you have not fulfilled that dream, and you are holding that symbol in your left hand. Observe how is it? What shape does it have? What color and texture? Is it heavy? Is it light? Is it cold? Is it warm? Just feel it. Observe it. You are holding it in your left hand. Continue to observe every little detail of that symbol. And now you will begin to move your arms close to each other, one underneath the other, and you are going to witness how these two symbols are being combined. So you are witnessing the fusion of these two symbols by putting your hands together. Observe how these two symbols are becoming just one symbol. How does it look? How is it changing? Observe it. How is its structure and color, its texture? Observe it. Is it heavier? Is it bigger? How does it look? This is the fusion of your two symbols. And once that fusion is accomplished, you are going to bring your hands close to your chest for that new symbol to integrate into your heart. So you do so, and you begin to feel how this new symbol is now being part of your heart with every new breath you take. You are feeling it. Now it is part of yourself and you can feel it. Continue deep breathing. And now be aware of that love in your heart and that fusion with the new energy within your heart. Just see it and feel it. It feels like so powerful. It is a very special love with so much joy. So much joy. Feel it. It's a new energy in your life and you can feel it. So try to stay with that feeling and expand it even more with the sound of the gongs. Just feel and expand it. Just continue with your eyes closed for some seconds, allowing your awareness to come back to a healthy body and to a new life, to a new life, to your new self, ready to fulfill each and every dream and goal coming from your heart, from that deepest part of your heart. So take a deep breath in and breathe life. Breathe it all. And do it 3 times. Just take a deep breath. And if you want, just begin to move your fingers and your toes. Stretch your arms and your legs. Exactly as when you wake up in the morning, just to greet a new day. In this moment, you just greet your new life, a beautiful life, and welcome yourself in the most loving way. I'm gonna turn on the light. Hey, I hope you were able to relax. You know, this was such an interesting meditation and experience, because I don't know if you heard like a little noise or sound all of a sudden. It was my cell phone. So that happens. But that is, at the end, you know, that is how life happens. We have something planned. We do the best of ourselves. And then life happens the way it happens. So everything is fine. Everything is fine and we learn. But today's session was meant for us to really be aware of which ones are our beliefs. To be aware of our limiting beliefs. Because sometimes without knowing, you are just like unconsciously sabotaging yourself by not putting your goal and your dream as a priority, because there is this belief in the back of your mind which tells you, no, you're not good enough, no, you're not gonna make it. So no, be aware that that belief or that negative belief is just a result of a painful experience from the past. That is not reality. That was in that moment. But this is the moment for you to get rid of those negative beliefs, because those negative beliefs are the only ones interfering between you and your dreams, fulfilling your dreams. So this is the moment of awareness for us to say, like, to decide, do you want to continue like carrying with yourself these negative beliefs, limiting beliefs, or do you want to fulfill your dreams and live your life like in the most beautiful way? That is your decision. And it just takes like a moment of awareness and then action, of course. But it is important to reflect upon this. It is like when you clean your closet, when you clean your refrigerator, and you get rid of those things that are no longer good for you, that no longer fit in your life, that no longer resonate with you. The same with your beliefs. So I invite you to do this, like, yes, just to check it, to your little checklist, and to transform those. Remember, and I was mentioning this at the beginning, is just one of the ways to do or to go about it is to transform all those beliefs and ideas about yourself. Let's say begin with yourself, and then you can continue doing the list with regards money and with regards love and all of that. But those who are negative, just transform them into positive affirmations, and then change that inner dialogue. Change that way that you are like always, or that story in your mind. Okay, so thank you so much. This was today's topic. I hope you really receive like a good benefit. Here, the only important thing, I think, is to practice, to put into practice all these things. And yes, this is a wonderful way for us to renew ourselves and to get rid of those things that are not good for us, for our happiness, and really to take action, because life is your beautiful gift and it is only for you to embrace it and to really live it with so much love and inspiration. So I am Gaby de la Mora, and if you were not able to follow this session, well, there are so many others that you can find in the different channels. There is the gabydelamora.vhx.tv, and that beautiful channel, it has a lot of tools for you to just to explore. It has mindfulness tutorials, life coaching tutorials. It has visualizations in nature. It has this kind of guided meditations with mindful practices. So there you have a bunch of good things for you to practice, for you to create and to design the life of your dreams. Life is for us to be like so happy and to be ourselves and to bring all that beauty that we are as unique beings, and then in togetherness as that one perfect and beautiful majestic concert that we create in life. So yes, I will see you next week, and yes, meanwhile I'm just sending you all my love. Thank you very much, and I'm going to end this session. Thank you.